global grace is all about God's ultimate plan of salvation for the whole of mankind. For the whole of mankind. What you're about to hear is the entirety of God's plan for the whole of mankind as it's laid out in the scriptures, but presented as a short story. For those of you who do know a little bit about the Bible beyond the traditional holidays of Christmas and Easter, much of what you're about to hear will sound very new and may even contradict some of the things you've been taught in the past. But as we proceed, you'll find everything slotting together beautifully, as this is truly an incredible plan. You see, it's important to understand that the Bible was not written like any other book on earth. Most of us have read novels and stories that they've got a beginning, a middle and an end, but the Bible was written like a great big jigsaw puzzle with thousands of pieces laid out but not put together in the right order. This was done deliberately to ensure that no one could accurately interpret Scripture without help from the author himself, namely God. However, it's still possible to read the Bible as you would a regular book, but you would end up with contradictions, confusion, and a general misunderstanding of the original intent of the author. So just how do we put this gigantic puzzle together in the right order? There's only one way. We have to see what the finished picture will look like. And during the course of this presentation, I'm going to lay that finished picture out for you. How do I know what it looks like? How do I know what it looks like? By understanding the character of God, the perfect justice of His statutes and judgments, His consistency and the absolute perfection of His word, which we've already talked about. Remember, His word contains no ambiguities, no contradictions and no errors. Once we realize that, His word opens up to us like a great panorama of insight and revelation. Our story begins before the creation of man, before the creation of our planet, before the creation of the universe, before the creation of the angels. It begins before the creation of time and space. It begins in what the Bible refers to as the heavenly realm, a place of permanent existence. This place does not exist in the physical dimension, and it remains undetectable by the five senses of human beings. This is the ultimate desire of the God family. They have planned for and they are executing their desire for a family of billions of God children or children of God. And everything has been worked out. Everything has been worked out. Nothing has been left to chance. Everything in the Bible, and I do mean everything, must be read and understood with this crucial element in mind, that God desires to have a family, and He has constructed and set up everything to accomplish this. This is the mind of God. It's His chief motivation, and I'll say this again for emphasis: nothing, and I do mean nothing, will stand in the way of this objective being achieved. All of creation was made for this purpose: the universe, the angels, this planet, everything. Sin won't stop it. Death won't stop it. Unbelief won't stop it. And failure to understand this crucial and critical point has and will lead to error in everything else. This is our starting point. It's why we exist.